Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. Y'all, today is the day that I have got to jump back on that keto train. It has been one too many freaking days that I have not been on the train and going for that ride. Ever since this mess that started in March has gone on, Amy has stressed. Amy has just gone absolutely crazy. And I'm sure some of y'all have done the same. Well, some of us have put on a few extra pounds that we're just not happy about. So today, I made my mind up and talked to a couple of my other friends that are also on YouTube that will remain nameless, has decided to do this also. So I wanted to jump in here today and show you a recipe that I'm working on for my lunch today. Now I've got some of it pre-made and I ran out of something that I used, but there's always something else that I can fill in with it. But I can leave you the recipe in the description box of exactly how it is supposed to be made. And I'm going to tell you right now, I have made this before. Tim absolutely loved it. So shocking. If y'all look in some of the previous keto videos where I had him sample some of this stuff, he didn't like it. But he liked this. I can't prove it because I didn't tape him doing it. Y'all just going to have to take my word for it. And I did tell Tim that he is going to have to get back up here on these videos with me when I do some cooking, and he's got to sample some of this stuff, and he said he would. So hopefully one of these days we can get one of them up here for that. But today I'm going to make a taco casserole, a taco bake, or something that's got to do with taco stuff. Anyway, I have pre-cooked my meat, and I have pre-cooked my cauliflower. What the heck are you doing with cauliflower in taco? Well, hang on and you'll see, because you're going to find out in just a minute. Okay guys, so in this bowl right here, I have cooked up some ground beef and some chorizo sausage. And there's the chorizo that I used. I bought it from our local grocer, and it was actually on sale for $2.99. And it's the first time that I had tried that stuff, and it's really good. I also mixed in some of this salsa, just a little bit in there, and stirred it up and threw some taco seasoning in there. I didn't have my homemade, so I grabbed some of that and threw in there, and I've almost run out. I'm going to need some of that to put in the rice that I'm going to be using. So let's go get to that. Okay, I'm going to explain something to you. In the recipe, you can use 2 bags of the riced cauliflower in the freezer department. I don't like to use that stuff. So, I had some cauliflower in my refrigerator, and I cut it up. I threw some water in there and threw it in the microwave and cooked it. So now I'm going to chop it up and get it ready for what we need to add in. So I'm just going to use this chopper, and I'll go through and get it all chopped up, and I'll be right back. Okay, now I put some cream cheese in here, and that's like a couple ounces. Chopped it up, and just throw it in there, and that cauliflower is still good and hot. We're going to get it stirred up, and it's going to melt just fine, as you can see. And I threw in some salt and pepper. That way you can have a little flavor in that cauliflower. Because y'all know it is so bland if you don't. Alright, now you're going to get your other stuff together. You're going to get your taco seasoning, use some sour cream, and a little bit of some salsa that you're going to put in there. I had run out of taco seasoning, so I threw some of that fajita seasoning in there, and that'll be just fine. Now you're going to give it a good stir. Just stir it up. Oh, and throw you some onions in there. I have white onion in there, but you can use red or whatever. It's fine. Now, get it put in your containers. And I had enough to do 2 small containers because y'all know I have a small oven. So here you go. Now what happened was, you see the cheese on top? I was supposed to have put some cheese in the cauliflower mixture. But it worked out just fine sprinkling it on top, just to let you know. So I'm going to cut the oven on to 350, and I'm going to bake it for like 30, 40 minutes. until it's bubbly and melted. That's all. And there is the finished product. This stuff is so good, y'all. Let me tell you. Gotta get you some of that stuff. Gotta make you some. Please put in the comments if you try it and let me know how you like it. So I took some off the plate so you could see what it looked like. Doesn't it look good? Man, y'all, that is some good eating right now. And if somebody's not doing keto, they're not going to care. It is that good. I promise you, it is that good. Okay, guys, well, it is all done. And I'm going to try not to burn my mouth and take a bite of this and let you just know how good it is. Because I promise you, this stuff is good. And in case y'all forgot, or some newbies, I am lazy keto. I don't count nothing, really. I do watch my carbs, of course. And I don't punch them in, no telephone app, no nothing like that, y'all. I just keep a mental account of how many carbs that I put in my body. And I try not to get over, I think it's 25. I really try not. Some days are better than others. But anyway, here it, all right, here it is. That stuff is so good. Anyway, please try this taco casserole, taco bake, taco whatever heck you want to call it. It is good. I love Mexican food, and this just kind of gives me something that I don't feel so guilty and don't need, what do you call those things? Flour tortillas? I don't need any of those. Throw it in a bowl, throw it in a plate, grab your spoon, and eat up. You can also add, like the Joseph's flatbread, cut them up. Fry them bad boys, but let me warn you, you only better fry them for a second. Do not walk away. You're going to have a burnt up mess. But those things are really, really good to go along with that. I don't have any today. I'm just eating my taco bowl of goodness. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for checking us out. We'll see you on the next video. Are you doing keto? Leave me a message in the comments. Tell me, are you doing keto? Are you doing all right? Do you need some help? Are you struggling? You going to do this with me? What you going to do? Or are you just going to watch me? All right, y'all. Have an awesome rest of your day. Bye now.